What's up everyone, this is Tom. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Samsung Galaxy S5. We've just passed the 2-month mark since the Galaxy S5 hit shelves around the world, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to kind of share my thoughts on the S5 with you lot. I'm not going to go super crazy in depth with all of the phone's capabilities, technical specifications, or really anything like that of that nature. If you're looking for a review like that, I'm going to link a few of my favourites down below. Of course, one of the most popular Android phones of the year, it's been covered a lot here on YouTube. I'm actually going to be talking about why I don't use the Samsung Galaxy S5 as my daily phone, and why I continue to use the Nexus 5 over it, even though it comes in at roughly half the price. So first, a couple of positives about the S5. The display is one of the most gorgeous on the track. Excluding the Quad HD on the LG G3, which I've actually yet to try out, this screen is just a joy to use. Samsung is pretty famous for their highly saturated, extremely vibrant displays, and whenever I come back to using the Galaxy S5, the display is definitely one of the reasons why. Combine the incredible display with the incredible camera on this phone, and you've got yourself a pretty outstanding media creation device. The 16 megapixel camera produces some of the most incredibly detailed pictures from a phone that I've ever used, and the phone even packs full 4K video recording. These are the things I've enjoyed most about this phone, and they're the reasons I come back to it whenever I do. And to be perfectly honest, these features do the most out of any of the S5 features to help it compete with other flagship phones this year. So now let's get into my opinion on this handset, and to be honest, why I don't like it, and why overall I prefer to use something like the Nexus 5, as I said, a handset that costs considerably cheaper. So let's start off with the elephant in the room here, Samsung Touchwiz. Samsung Galaxy S5 is actually running one of the latest version of Android 4.4.2 KitKat. So theoretically, it should be just as quick, or even quicker considering the specs, than the Nexus 5. But that's not actually the case. Samsung's horrific Android skin over the top of Android drastically slows down the user experience, making simple tasks like even unlocking your phone, opening the gallery, or even opening Twitter to send a tweet a considerably slower experience than it would be on stock Android. Phones for me are a tool. I use them for my work, I use them pretty much every day. If a device is unnecessarily slow for no reason, I just won't use it. It's as simple as that. If you're looking for quite a fun, bright and vibrant interface, but one that isn't as functional as the one found on the Nexus 5, you'll probably enjoy the S5. Otherwise, you'll probably want to steer clear. Another real struggle I've had with the S5 is just its build. I'm not totally averse to plastic built phones. As I've said, I'm using the Nexus 5 almost exclusively at the moment, and I don't have a problem with that. However, try as I might to get a grips with the cheap plasticky feel that the S5 has, and it just feels slippery in the hand, and feels like it's a slightly lackluster design. This video has been based on opinion. As I said, I'm not going to go crazy in depth as to why the S5 is inferior or superior to any other phone. It's just my opinion, and it tends to be that with Samsung phones, there are far better alternatives which do the same thing but present a better user experience. With the exception of perhaps the Galaxy Note line, there's almost no reason to buy a Samsung device like the S5 over, for instance, the Nexus 5 I have here or this HTC One M8. Whereas there are definitely a few reasons why you may want to buy those phones over this S5. I've done comparison videos and other such coverage comparing the S5 to the One M8, amongst a few other things, so if you'd like to give those a watch, I'll include those links down below. I'm really interested to hear your guys' thoughts on the Samsung Galaxy S5, whether you guys have one. If you do, share your experiences with me in the comments down below. I'll be replying over the next few days as always. Be sure to let me know what you think with a comment down below on this video. Maybe subscribe whilst you're down there if you're new. Apart from that guys, I'll see you next time.